against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, new time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
Free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
Free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to bear the hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause we're all came for you. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands. Freedom. Label me 3/5 of a man. We want freedom. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, new time. We will never be slaves again.
We will never, ever be your slaves again. We will never, ever be your slaves in this country, in this time. Again, we have worked hard all of our lives in all of these centuries in this country, and we will never, ever be your slaves. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Tony, you was on mute. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Listen, welcome to the Crash Out Room.
I'm sorry, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, hey, soldier stuff this morning.
Hey, y'all, listen. Y'all are in the Crash Out Room with, of course, the Gingerbread Man and So Pretty Tony. And it will be an addition to the Crash Out Room with my player, you know what I'm saying, from the Himalaya, Sister KEYSHA. We are now setting and launching, because of your love, because of your support, because of you commenting and being part of the shows that we have been pulling off for the last 3 months. We have been able to now start to launch the Crash Out Room on its own platform. The Crash Out Room will consist of me, So Pretty Tony, and Sister KEYSHA, of course, the player from the Himalaya. We might get a Duvall, you know what I mean, when he go sneak on lunchtime, because you know he's still trying to steal away like Toby. So we had Toby, you know, run in from the woods and say, "This is what I saw, and this is what I see."
I'm running in too, guys. I'm running in too, so you know.
Giving us that information. So the thing is that we can't win a war without intel, right? And in order to have the best intelligence, we have to have the best information that is there and presented. On the Crash Out Room, we intend not to go the way of Jason Whitlock. We intend to go to the righteous path of things and topics. So we'll take a Roland Martin, which is a good person and a good example of what a YouTuber should be. If you launching here and giving developmental news to the people, we want to be in the right. When we give you what we give you, we want to be in the right of what we are intending to present to the public. Not at all in the wrong. Now, we can be wrong, and you can put that in your comments. And we are sincere. So wherever we need constructive criticism or correction, we gladly appreciate that. But to launch off, because it's September 1st, and we all told you guys in September 1st, we was going to have new things and new things and new things and new things to present. This is one of the shows that we will be presenting and launching its own platform for you. So, you know, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Sister Tony is locked in.
I'm locked in, y'all.
You know, so the thing is that y'all already know me and Sister KEYSHA is locked in for life, partners for life, you know what I mean? Or until she's, you know, she stopped being messy, then I might leave her ass. No. Her and Big Girl. What's up, y'all? We gonna do some due diligence. Hey, good morning, Chicago Cheetah. Sister Paige. Hey, baby Paige, I love you. I thank you. Miss D, thank you for being here. Big Girl with your messy ass, I thank you for being here, of course. My partner, Miss, hey, Big Girl, my partner. Hey, she, listen, big old heart. She just act like she hard. Kelly House, what's going on? Hit the like button as y'all coming in. Hit the like button. I'm just waiting for my people to get in here. I'm waiting for my people to come on in. You know, get in here. When you come in, hit the like button. Hey, Sister Helen Terrell. My cousin Helen Terrell is in the audience, and I always let y'all know she is the one who taught me how to play basketball. Remember when I talk about my big cousin that was a female and a great Chicago basketball point guard for Marshall High School? She's in the chat. She taught me the game of basketball when I was 9, 10 years old, wanting to play the game, and she was already ahead and would take me to the playground. And she would be scrapping with them boys, knocking them out, knocking them down, shooting her jump shots. Hell of a, hey, she can handle the ball like a yo-yo. This is one of the coldest females that never made it. You know what I'm saying? She just, hey, she did other things, you know, babies come into play. You know what I'm saying? Life comes into play. Family comes into play. And our tragedies and our overcomes come into play along with all of us. But this is one of the most talented young ladies I ever seen with a basketball in her hand. You know, my cousin Rodney used to take us to the playground, and then he used to sick her on her, get them, and she would do her business. So she was my Cheryl Miller. You got what I'm saying? She was Ma Cheryl Miller. And she'd be like, shut up. Stop crying. You got to take it. Let's go. I'll be like, no, I don't want to take it. She said, shut up. Be tough. Take it. So what's up, Troy Hall? What's going on? I'm just waiting for y'all to get on up in here. Step Hard, what's going on? Hey, Hard Boss.
Step in here.
Brian Allen Hines, what's going on? My man. Hey, Brian Lewis. What's up, Brian Lewis? What's up, y'all? You know, we got some topics today that we gonna cover. And we gonna cover these topics because of the lies and deceit in sports. They try to deceive the general public of what's going on, what's happening in their, you know what I mean, choice of team or choice of organization or even choice of player, right? We see this always, smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. We as the general public, because that's who we are to them, the general public, the fans, the ones who love, watch the game, buy the tickets, we in the general public are not given the total truth of the matter. Never. They always leave us figuring it out, trying to, you know what I mean, trying to give us a smoke and mirrors type of thing.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thank
your
you.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, thank you. They try to give us smoke and mirrors about these players, about how they handle the organization, about things that has happened right in front of us and telling lies. And we can call it when we see it, Sister Tony. We can always call it when we see it. And one thing you can't do, one thing you cannot do is fool God. You know, and a lot of people like, oh boy, here we go. But you can't fool God.
No, you can't.
And you're not going to be able to fool the creator of the worlds, the creator of the galaxies, the creator of the universe. He's seen it and said it and done it all. He made it. He organized it. So you can't fool the master. And some of us is tapped in to see exactly what the hell is going on. So our first cover, of course, is what happened last night when we seen the game with the Los Angeles Sparks and the Seattle Storm. We seen a breakthrough of a team that's on their way fighting and clawing and fighting and clawing. They made Skylar Diggins cry last night. You know what I'm saying? Skylar Diggins at the table crying. Yeah. So when you see the Los Angeles Sparks, which is clawing, fighting, doing whatever they can do to be the victor of the game, you look at the other side and you say, what the hell they doing over there? What is going on over there?
Speak on it.
What's happening in Seattle? Who is, what is, and why is this type of thing happening in Seattle that they can't find their ways to multiple wins, like the Mercury, like the Aces, like the Dream, and of course, the Minnesota Lynx. New York is on their way also. But what I want to say is Seattle is finding themselves in a situation where they cannot figure this thing out, and they need to figure it out in 2 to 3 games, Sister Tony.
No.
So if they don't figure this out, they can ultimately drop to 8.
Yeah.
They won't probably be out of the playoffs because they haven't clinched the spot either yet. They haven't said it's a playoff berth underneath the Seattle Storm. That means in the next 5 to 4 games that's left, they will have their slot to fight for and where they will be placed in the pecking order. So what is going on in Seattle? That Noel, say what you said, Sister Tony, about what you seen on just Noel's physical during the game yesterday.
Well, I mean, when you think about what she was accomplishing and how hard she played, man, there's nothing like it, right? When we start talking about individual players and how their physicality is, you get checked out along the way super early if you're not bought in from the start of the game. If you're not bought in from the start of the game, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, right? You'll know how much you're going to get from a player from the start of the game. You can't turn it. Some players can't turn it on and off like an Angel, right? An Angel can have a bad game. Or let's use Kelsey Mitchell, for example. Let's not even put Sky in it, right? Let's talk about Kelsey Mitchell. Let's use her as an example. Kelsey can have a bombed out game like she was having, and then something will click. And once it clicked, look at it, right? Although Viva lost that game, Kelsey Mitchell turned it on in a way that if she had one more player, meaning Boston, that could have given maybe 6 more points to 10 points, just scored 5 more buckets, Viva would have won that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it's about taking the gasp out of the team you're playing against. If you can't take the gasp out of the team you're playing against, then that's different. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, when you take the gasp out of the team, you can turn the game around whichever way known to man. And it gets tough for players like that. And Noel is one of those players that's like that, right? But once a player checks out in that caliber, sometimes they don't know how to get it back. They just don't know how to get it back. And it's tough. It's real tough. And when you check out, that it is what it is. And that was it for her. Checked out.
Well, what I would say is that Noel is doing the best that she can. Right now, she's trying to put out fires. Once again, it looks like she's at the end of the season when I covered the Seattle Storm, and while we were doing the play-by-play, she's trying to put out fires. Once again in the locker room. And that's really hard to do when you got multi-year veterans that has been not just been in the league, but is a pillar of a league. She has Madam President Nneka Ogwumike over there, and then Skylar Dickens, which has 10 solid years in the league. So by Skylar Dickens being a pillar of the WNBA, and of course, the first real type of glamour girl that has been projected here in the WNBA, Skylar is not an easy pill to swallow.
She's not. And I'm going to tell you, Nneka, I don't mean to cut you off, but Nneka, as smooth as she is, really isn't either. So you have 2 pills. We talk so highly about Skylar, right? And we know what you're going to get from her. When you look at Madam President is smooth like butter. She's smooth like butter.
But she's stern.
Right? But she's very stern. She's very stern. She means what she says and says what she means. And she's going to do it in the utmost professional style, where it's you can say it's unseen, right? And Noelle has to be able to contend with all of those different highs and lows of all of those players. I think when I look at Gabby too, look at Gabby. Gabby is one of those players that can be in her head, and it can either take you to another place, or it can rejoice. It can give you a rejoiceful feeling, because she's up and down. She's up and down. So Noelle has a lot that she's dealing with. Like I said, she's turning more gray day by day than she is keeping her, as we would say, our beauty, right? It's starting to wear on her, and you can see it. You can see it, you can feel it, and I'm one of those type of people. Sometimes if something isn't making you're doing something that is not making you happy and it's not pleasing you, sometimes you just have to move around. And when you're looking at a Noelle like that, you have to think about those things. Players can sometimes do you more harm than good.
Yes.
And talking about locker room stuff, that is a bear that you have to deal with also, with trying to keep certain things out of the media, trying to keep your players in line, while also trying to keep your job, with making sure that the players are doing what they need to do. And then you have players that are in alliance with you and some that are battling against you. It's one of those web we weaves. And sometimes mentally you can see at moments of the game where she's just checked out. And then she has to come back to reality when 2 or 3 major plays happen, and she tries to turn it back on, but you can see it's not really there. The fire that she had in her just a couple seasons ago is so different from now. You wish you could see that in her. And sometimes a change is needed, even for a coach. Sometimes it ain't just a change for a player, it's a change for a coach as well. So what do you do with a coach like that? That's what I say.
Well, Noelle is a player coach. So when she's saying player, she's actually Noelle. When she came to Seattle, she actually said she saw herself on the floor, and she wants to be able to navigate these young ladies based on her intelligence as being a point guard, as being a intellectual, of being able to have and visualize the offensive coordination, the defensive circulation through any type of group. She sees herself on the floor, but she also wants to try to be the type of coach that can navigate different types of players and also be there for them. So the thing is that Noelle, in her later time, we see a decline. We see Noelle start to not give a damn. We start to see Noelle look like, see, I know the chat has a lot of problems sometimes, some of the people in the chat, with speculation, but sometimes we just have to keep it a buck. And it is what it is.
That is a buck. Yeah,
it is what it is. So the thing is that, has she lost the locker room totally, or is her uphill fight with the veterans that are pillars in the WNBA community? So both of those things can be true at the same time, y'all. It ain't just speculation. It's actually what we're seeing. Because if Jewel Lloyd can say she just wanted out, and she saw hellfire coming. She saw the decline coming. She saw the decrease of the great Seattle Storm that she's used to winning alongside of Breonna Stewart and Sue Bird. The greatness of Seattle and the name and the title of what Seattle was. Jewel Lloyd say, I'm out of here. I won't go tomorrow.
Yes.
Not tonight. When you think that next month the league, she like, I want out of here after this game tomorrow. I'm done. So she said that she waited to the last playoff game so she could take that jersey off and get on the plane back to Chicago. That's how toxic it was last year. And a lot of people, Sister Tony was like, oh, she quitting, she running, her weak ass up. So this is for you, the ones who were saying what they were saying last year when they said something about my girl, Jude Lloyd. You gonna get it today. Stop goddamn speculating that there ain't shit wrong. Something was wrong. The girl was telling you, goddamn it, something was wrong. And some of you had the nerve to call the girl weak. The girl was a runner. The girl this, the girl that. She ain't what it is. She on the decline. Goddamn it, when somebody fucking with your head, what you gonna do with something that's consistently, every day, it's some bullshit going on, or every time you go to your job, it's some motherfucking toxic shit going on here that's going on every minute that you look around. It's a motherfucker complaining about this, complaining about that. You should have did this. She ain't need Skylar Dickens to goddamn it tell her about her game. She the goddamn gold mamba. What the hell it looked like? And then, of course, we know that Noelle took favor to Nneka Ogwumike because she is the goddamn president. Of course, she took favor to Skylar Dickens because she's been in the league 10 years. Jude Lloyd, of course, she's been in the league 8 years, but she's outranked when it came to those two. So she was their rooks. So therefore, Noelle chose wrong. And she's biting the bullet. Instead of keeping her star, instead of keeping her mega star and making her mega star feel good that was on the team, who got who got 2 championships on that team, part of that legacy, part of Sue Bird, part of Breonna Stewart. But we know now why Breonna Stewart left and ran away. She ran away. She could have stayed in Seattle. But remember, y'all, smoke and mirrors. Yep. Smoke and mirrors. That means also the organization has their pieces of shit involved of that. The organization covered it up in an investigation. The organization said there's nothing to see here. And they know that Seattle has been on a trajectory of downhill.
Yep.
The GM know it, the owner knew it, and of course, Coach Noelle, she knew it. And they all kept their mouth closed, and they made Jude Lloyd look like a crybaby. Nothing here to see. Nothing here to see. Mm-hmm. You goddamn liars. You goddamn liars. If it wasn't nothing to see, we seeing it play out right now.
Yeah, then why is it happening today? Now?
It's happening again. Yep. It's happening again. You see an aggravated, agitated, and a crying Skylar Dickens last night in an interview. So therefore, what do you do with that type of team? Well, I don't think that Noelle will be around next year. I think she's going to step away from Seattle and wherever she land. You know, I hope we get her in Chicago, but it's not likely Tyler Marsh will be fired. But I land there. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah. I mean, when I don't feel, in a sense, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Seattle, with Noelle, right? I feel that she won't be there because she hasn't won. She hasn't won. She's had all this time with Seattle, and she just hasn't done her due diligence, right? You have to produce something. They've given you an opportunity to have all of these great players come through your program, and you have not been successful. So something has to change, and that should have been last year. However, it did not happen. Well, here you are again this year. Here you are again this year. You get Gabby, which Gabby was ready to come back into the league, and you get Gabby, who was a great piece, but you still shouldn't have let Jaquel go. Jaquel's gone. That's here nor there, right? You get Gabby. Gabby's another scoring piece for you, and you just did fare well last year. You didn't fare well this year. You're hanging on by a thread. You're battling with the fever, which is crazy, for the last place, pretty much back and forth in this playoffs. So if you can't, one, keep a position in the playoffs, two, make it past the first round, you're guaranteed gone. But having Skylar Diggins cry, the man, Skylar crying is so much that she wants for herself and for the team that I can't speak, and I don't want to be the one, I'm always the one that's the reserved one that wants to give the political correct answer or analysis based on players and coaches and stuff like that, but not knowing, because I'm not in the locker room, just speculating what's going on in that locker room, and her being a big piece of what's wrong in the locker room or going on in the locker room, is one of those things where, because she wants so much for the team and she wants to win and she has the will to win, is just not enough. Because if you're with a team and you don't have everybody on the same page with you, and you can't make them be on the same page with you, of course you're going to sit in an interview like that and you're going to have tears because you were up by 20. You were up by 20 and you lost the game. You lost it. Who does that? Well, I mean, I could tell you who lost it, but we'll get into that when we get to that team. But this back end of the season, going into the playoffs, I said it when we came back from the All-Star break, and I've been able to be fortunate enough to start coming on the panel and being able to speak. I'm telling you, has been one of those second half of the seasons where it's anybody's game. You can have your speculations on where teams were going to be in the beginning of the season, and you had your charts on what everything was going to look like and who you projected to be where. But when you get to this stage, and you said Seattle was a team that was going to be able to contend because of the pieces that they had around them, especially when you said you got rid of Drew Lloyd for whichever reason, right? Because as you just said, she was the crybaby. Well, right now, look who's crying. I mean, it's a little bit different when you can't put Jewel Lloyd's name in your mouth and use her as the scapegoat. So now, where are we? Who are we speaking on now? Who can we say, right? But if you, even as the player who so passionately want to win, can't will your team to win, that's a problem with you too. It's no longer just the coach's problem. It's the coach's problem, and it's the player's problem. It's the player to whom you pick to be the leader and to run your team. And as much as I love Nneka is someone that I've had the pleasure of my organization that I was so pleased to be a part of, with the national travel team that I was a part of, that we played against Nneka since Nneka was in the 8th grade in middle school. So I've known NECA a long time, and I've watched NECA grow. I've watched NECA become the woman that she is. NECA is very profound, very professional. But let me tell you something. You don't know, and we don't know, and I'm not going to speculate, and I'm not going to speak on things that we're not in that locker room knowing, right? But there is a standard for NECA. There's a standard. And if that standard isn't met, Madam President got something to say about it. So let's not look at one player. Let's not look at two players. It's a multitude of players. So everybody wants what they want for their team, and they're trying to battle and keep their team together. And so there's going to be things that's going to be said and done that we all have to look at more than just one player. We have more to contend with just looking at just the coach, because the coach is a problem and the players are a problem. It's a twofold. You can't look at one without looking at the other. And that's where I'm at with that.
Well, there's such a tangle web that's weaved.
Yes.
That you will never, once this season is over and we look for the out and interviews, the exit interviews, we'll see some of that, right? We will see and hear some, but in the highways and byways, as these podcasts keep rolling on, we are going to hear the story. Just like Teaspoon story came out, we still waiting on the truth about the whole thing that exploded and made her be fired by Nadia Rollinson. That still don't wear on us because we didn't even have a winning season, right? So we know that was not a good choice. We knew that was not a good decision. But first, y'all, Tony, put your subscribers up there. Make sure you put it in the slot.
My subscribers up here, subscribers. Yeah, I got the slot this morning.
You guys, I am at 2,272 subscribers. Share the channel. Share it with your friend. Share it to people that you think that would like to see your big brother, would like to see your uncle, you know what I'm saying, and come over here and show, you know what I mean? Let them know what's going on over here. Let them see and be experienced of the crash out room because they want to see it. You know what I mean? They just don't know about it. Put it in your phone, share it, man. It's real easy. And those of you that's new in the building, subscribe to the channel. And also some of y'all, hey, that's been down with me, continue to be a bread maker. We got more things coming. We do have, I'm working on those t-shirts. I have my printer. Sister Tony saw me, I cleaned up the garage. So I was able to clean out the presser. So I got a real t-shirt press in my garage. So that's not going to be no problem. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So what I want to do, and then I got a whole box full of t-shirts that's actually right here in the garage that I have just sitting. So therefore we gonna work on getting you guys t-shirts that is members of this channel. Sister Tony, where your presentation is?
It is coming. Slow moving.
It's all right.
There we
Sister
go.
Tony is at 116 subscribers.
Oh, hit it in there, y'all.
Y'all doing good. Y'all doing good.
You.
Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Help Tony, you know what I mean, get there. As we take and launch this show, we launch this show to another, you know what I mean, its own platform. You know, we appreciate y'all and what y'all have done. And then, of course, in between of what the next subject is, we're going to cover a word from our partner, Underdog Fantasy. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serv'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy.
Yes.
Yo, thanks, Underdog. We appreciate you.
Underdog, for sure.
Thank you for the network. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. Thank you, KEYSHA. I appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you have done. We must say, you know what I mean, who put this shit together. We must say and give homage to the man who put this ish together. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, KEYSHA. We appreciate you so much, brother, for what you're doing. Hey,
Absolutely.
What's up, Donna? What's going on? Do a little bit more maintenance. Reginald Banks up in the house. Riddick Milky Way. I see you. Listen, BD, I see you, boy. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Brother William Goins, always strong. Tula plays. I see you. She wins. All my family, all my people. Riddick Milky Way, you better not. Hey, Riddick Milky Way, don't piss me off.
Hey, Reddick in there doing that thing.
With your unc. Don't be messing with unc like that. Don't do that.
Doing that.
Don't you do that. I ain't gonna even read what you, the diabolical debauchery.
Hey, I've been watching the chat over here. You
I
see
ain't
my
gonna even read the debauchery of what she been doing in the chat, acting real sassy.
You got some super chats in there. You got some super chats. You got some super chats.
I ain't been able to see them.
About 3, 4, 5 of them. You got a few super chats.
Yeah, for some reason, I ain't been able to see them, y'all. So if I don't call your name on the super chats, I don't know. That's what's going on.
In order for me to say, I gotta put my extra set of eyes on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read them. Yeah, you're gonna have to read them.
We got Josh Sosa 97 for the $2 super chat. Thank you, appreciate it. All UConn alum are great defenders. All right, Josh, I hear you. We have Rashawn Best, $2 super chat. Swim Cash was 6'1", but wasn't fee, but real good. Thanks for the $2 super chat. We have Ed King Web 581, new member. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you, new member.
Whoa, what happened? King Webb?
Yeah, King Webb, 581.
Okay, yeah, so this is what we do. This is what we do now. Sister Tony, I already know what's about to happen. When you become a member of this channel, y'all already know I got the baddest music that's on the YouTube. Out of all the YouTubes, y'all already know who the professional when it comes to this. 36 years and counting bars. Here we go, y'all. Bars. Hey, much love, King Webb.
I'm a bread maker. We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling 2 friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make these say ugh. You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread maker in the shop.
There we go. There we go. That's for you. That's for you,
King
bread
makers.
That's for
Hey,
you,
check it
King
out, man.
Red.
I appreciate you so much being a part of this show, being a part of this
Absolutely, absolutely.
network, and what we doing and being a part of my family. I thank you so, so much. Really, really, really do. Hey,
Yeah.
look. Hey, bro,
Oh, the super
look,
chat is flying. I can't believe you can't see it.
I can't. You got to read them.
Man, you got a bunch of them. Okay, we got Josh Sosa 97 with another $2 super chat. Paige is doing it at 6 feet even. Okay, there's something going on in the chat. We'll take it. We'll take it. We got $5 super chat by Rasheen Best again. Keep in mind, Angel got these numbers not being the number one option on her team, unlike Candace and Asia. Let that sink in. Let that sink in for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Moving
Absolutely.
down, $5 super chat by main man William Goins, 78. $5 super chat, we appreciate it. Real money, the clown. Real money, what you do this time? Real money, good God. Time now for hating on Angel. How he got a wrench? That's the question. You might have to take his wrench. The nephew or not, you might have to take his wrench, bro. He was talking mad ish about AR5. Hey, we don't play that in here. Real clown. You ain't real clown.
Get his ass. No. See, sir, y'all gotta understand. There's some people that just won't get spanked. They just got a fetish to get their ass beat. And my nephew got a fetish of getting that ass beat.
He must.
I mean,
He must.
it's weird, you know what I mean, that he would do it in this chat as he heckle his uncle and doing whatever. But you gotta keep them type of people around. Now I do see Sister Donna she got something.
Man, they flowing in. We up to like 10.
Okay.
You got 10
Say, bro, Claude, did you get notification? But thank you for keeping us on note on the latest facts. Hey, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, Sister Donna is one of my old schoolers. She one of the, you know what I mean, originators. You know what I'm saying? Of her and Sister Patricia. You know what I'm saying? Hey. That's Bear, y'all.
Yeah,
Bear want to get out. Yeah, and Bear want to get outside with Jack.
You want to get outside with Jack?
Yeah, so our next subject is the Indiana Fever.
Hey, we still got plenty more, so we'll get back to y'all, but we got plenty more. They're piling up. You got 10 comments over here. You got 10 super chats. You got a bunch of them. They're rolling in.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, the Indiana Fever has become the biggest problem in the WNBA. Why do I say that?
Why?
This was supposed to be a super team that was assembled around Caitlin Clark. That was assembled around to win now. That was assembled to go and get the best players possible to put on this team. Big, burly, beefy shooters, natural wings. You know what I mean? You had to wanna be searched out, seeked out, and begged to come to the Indiana Fever. But now what we see is a big blow up of what they assembled and put together. And also, man, will she get that dog quiet? That's Jack, y'all. I'm sorry. That's my white dog. She got him outside. I don't know what the hell to tell y'all. And listen, Say, shut your ass up. Hey, hey, my little dog Jack is a Skylar Dickens, y'all.
Feisty.
He very feisty. He don't like nobody coming to the door. He don't like the ice
When
cream.
you say he on nephew head the long way.
Oh yeah, we gonna do that. You gonna get your hey brother Will. Some people just like getting that ass tossed, and you know what I'm saying. Some people like pain, cause it's pain over here when you mess with Angel.
Oh.
It's pain over here. Ain't nothing but pain over here for Angel. So y'all look.
Hey, Felicia said Tula Play doesn't deserve a ranch. She put me on timeout because I don't agree with her.
Who said that?
Felicia.
Oh.
Felicia. That was a $5 super chat. Yeah, she said she don't deserve a ranch. She said,
Sister, don't be put Sister Felicia on no timeout. Hey, look, y'all, chat. Look, calm down, chat. Calm down. We could take people that don't agree with us, right? We not thin skinned now. Long as it's not disrespectful to us and as the family, long as it ain't calling each other out the names and saying, you know, B's and H's and we can't, you know what I'm saying? As long as we don't get into that, we good. You know what I mean? We ain't calling, you know, flim flam and saying sexual explicities. We good. People could say, listen, this is the crash out room. So somebody say something out of pocket, cuss their ass out, say, shut your ass up, you $5 token ass nigga. Real money ain't got no goddamn money.
Yeah, real money gave $4.
Real money got counterfeit.
In the super chat.
Real money got counterfeit statements.
Yeah, he gave you some counterfeit money. He gave you $4.99 in a super sticker.
He did. Thank you, brother. Thank you. See, I told y'all, my nephew, listen, he loved but you know, they gonna be crying.
Wait.
My sister gonna be crying.
Will said he said that wasn't Tulip, that was me.
See, y'all, we just so real over here. We so real. Bro, Will, you going to be blocking Fifi?
$2 super. $2.
Hey, it's nothing like my chat. It's not. That's why I told y'all this the best chat. All of y'all make my life good.
Wait, you got another one. Wait a minute, you got in. This was funny. William Gaines said, "Hey, thanks for the $5 super chat." He said, "Real money, go tell your bell pepper body your ass. Wipe the shit down."
Oh, shit. Hey, you better leave them old heads alone. Hey, you better leave them old heads alone. What we saw.
I heard that one. Oh man, that's a good one. Ooh.
Look, what we saw is some things going on. You know what I mean? There goes celebration. You know what I mean? We saw a lot of things happening with the game last night, but what we really did see is the fever going down.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this too, y'all.
There
go Miller!
Miller, player.
Y'all better. Hold on, man. Hold on a second. Hold on here. Hold on a second.
Play.
Hold on a second. We got to do our thing. Listen. There go Miller, player of the month. What? I mean, Duvall better leave her alone. Duvall better leave Miller alone. And I'm finna make Duvall eat crow tonight. Duvall finna eat crow tonight. Y'all gonna see it live on TV that y'all gonna see my brother eat a lot of crow because Camila Cardoso is the player of the month. 14.7 points, 9.2 rebounds at a 53.7 clip. Y'all better stop playing with the Killer Miller. Listen, y'all better stop playing with me about Camilla. You be glazing, bro, Cloud. You damn, it look like the WNBA glaze too. Y'all better leave Camilla Cardoso alone. Hey, he gonna eat crow tonight, Tony. That's
he gonna eat crow.
Yeah, they gonna eat crow tonight. Yeah, player of the month.
Miller's stepping up. That's all we can ask from her, right? I love the fact that she's stepping up. She, like you said, make them eat crow. She's doing what they said she couldn't do. Well, I mean, they were looking for her to do. I'm not gonna say they said what she couldn't do. They're looking for her. She's doing what they're glad she's doing. And she's stepping up. So let's say that.
Well, we seen last night. This is the altercation between DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark. They had an altercation between each other, and they had some words. She like, go over there, go over there. Shut your little wee. She looked scared. Y'all see Caitlin. She looked like she was about to run. Like, go
Caitlin gotta stop that.
Caitlin Clark is a head case. I'm telling y'all. The Indiana Fever has a problem.
Got a problem.
And it might be another team where veterans might not want to go over there to play. So y'all claim about, oh, they don't want to come to Chicago. Well, goddamn it, look like, oh, they don't want to play in Indiana either. So if you got the two mega stars that are on these teams and people are claiming that they don't want to play there, what do? You got the two top people in the league that you claiming don't nobody want to play with them, or because of the circumstances, they can't get nobody to come over. I mean, it's such a tragedy to watch how this thing playing out, Tony.
It is.
It's so bad that we got to function in real time with chaos in just the game of basketball. It can't be just played anymore. It's drama. You know, the women's game. Look at Sophie. She's stripping on a damn podcast. Sophie, hey, Sophie, you should have been over there with Lexi Hall trying to stop them ladies hitting her in her damn eye. Yeah. Anyway, the problem about the Indiana Fever is that Caitlin Clark is their coach and player. You heard what I said.
Yep.
The problem in Indiana Fever that Caitlin Clark is the coach who is also the player. Because it ain't going to be no coach that's going to come over there and be left alone. We seen Christy Sides out of there. As great as Stephanie White is, she about to be out of there. It look like Stephanie White want to run. It look like, because every time she turn around, you got the Clarkies talking stuff about her. You got the Clarkies saying mad-ish. They on the, listen, as we talk, they're on YouTube right now ranting about Stephanie White. Stephanie White ain't had no Caitlin Clark the whole season, and she's had players fall multiple times like the Valkyries, right? So the same situation is across the WNBA. I was talking to KEYSHA and Sister Tony. I say, well, everybody been hurt, and everybody's team has been rotated. So that was my whole thing with Natalie. Everybody has multiple. I mean, goddamn, Christy Sides had 3 point guards 4 now that went down. So, I mean, everybody dealt with injuries. The way she did it, okay, I get it. I get what y'all saying. But Chris, listen, Stephanie White had to deal with the same thing and still have to be able to function in the league. Now, is Natalie doing it better than Stephanie? Yes, she is. But is she really doing it better than Stephanie? Because Stephanie is doing this job in the midst of opposition, Sister Tony.
Yep.
Natalie is cheered on. So what are you talking about? She in the midst of hell, trying to organize and coordinate a team that whole fan base pretty much criticizes her every single move. Natalie don't have to go under that pressure. So that's why I beg to differ. This was one of my subjects of why Stephanie White has not been cheered on in this organization, in this crowd, in the Clarkies in particularly. They don't like Stephanie White. Matter of fact, they chant that they hate Stephanie White in her own system. They don't like it. And some of the Clarkies is wishing that the season will be total in a loss to prove their narrative that the Indiana Fever cannot win without Caitlin Clark. So you got some Clarkies that are literally trying to put the narrative out there. The reason why the Indiana Fever is losing is because Caitlin Clark is not out there. Some of that is true. Some of that is true. But two things can be true at the same time. They have also proven that they can win without Caitlin Clark. They have also proven, damn, Bodie Mac, they let your ass out of jail and they said that you could go to your Big Brother channel. They gave you some approval because you ain't been over here, Wody. And Wody Mac is a bread maker. Damn. Well, welcome to the channel again, Wody.
Well, welcome back, Wody.
What up, bro, Claude? And Lisa Leslie, I mean, Pretty Tony. That's right. Hey, she fine, y'all. It says, yes, I have been watching Paige, and she's okay. Defense says that's two different conversations. Yeah, it is. Stephanie White knew what she was walking into. She is an experienced coach. She chose that pressure. Natalie is a first-year coach, not comparable. The situations are comparable because you got one that cheers you and you got one that hates you. Yeah, just because you chose the situation, she didn't know that she was going to be hated. She played for Indiana. So I beg to differ, Sister Keysha. She played for this team. Come on now. She played for this. They cheered her on the very first game that she came to the court. So come on now. Jesus, then that means that Jesus Christ knew what he was getting into when he came to Galilee. When he walked he knew. So Jesus I don't think so. That's why Jesus went to the forest and said, Lord, please take this bitter pill away from me. He didn't know that they was going to hate his ass. He didn't know. Nor did Stephanie White. No. Keysha, get out of here. Chris say she saw how Christy, but that didn't mean for her she's an alumni player. You need to bring your ass up here. She's an alumni of the Fever. Christy Sides ain't never played for the Fever. I beg to differ.
So what we saying?
So the thing is, she just being a messy Marvin, trying to disagree her point. And your silly sister Keysha, listen, Stephanie White did not know she was gonna be booed. She knew it was gonna be a possibility. If she did bad, she was gonna be booed. But she actually was doing a good job, especially with the players that she had go down. Tyler Marsh ain't did shit. Tyler Marsh ain't did a goddamn thing. So there go Tyler Marsh. They say what the players say she on. She say Stephanie White didn't know then she the biggest fool in sports. Well, she is, because she thought that they was gonna cheer her on. Didn't you see her interview when she say she was excited to be in Indiana? A home calls her back home. So you saying, so that's what I'm saying, lies and deceit. So you fitting the subject of today, player, lies and deceit. You saying that Stephanie White was lying when she went to the podium and said she's back at home and she's so excited to be home where she has roots in. That's what she said. I'm just saying, if she lying, she lying. You know what I mean? I'm with you on that. But I'm just saying it's diabolical. Stephanie White was doing a good job with the defense scheme initially. But it goes to show that if you ain't got the talent, defense only gonna get you so far. That's proven fact, because this ain't 04. Oh, Wardy ain't letting you get away with that part either, the last part. But the first part is pretty good. But the last part, no. It's say talking about REESE and her turnovers, the real reason why y'all can't win. Whatever 6-4, y'all don't listen. Y'all don't put him in timeout. He didn't disrespect. He just gave his opinion.
Right. But right now we're talking about fever, right? So
we're talking about the fever.
Let's keep the main thing the main thing. Let's talk about this right here.
We right? Keeping the main thing the main thing.
The main thing the main thing.
And if as long as you stay on subject, hello, the main thing
the main thing. Here's where we are, right? Y'all wanted us to talk about the fever and show the fever. So here we are. So keep the main thing the main thing.
So I see y'all up there in them pews. Come on down then. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah,
because the
Indiana the main thing. Fever, this is what you wanted. Here we are.
The Indiana fever has a serious problem, and they got a problem with a person that can't sit their $5 ass down. They got a person who supposedly hurt, can't let the coach.
Right.
They got people that are fans that don't let the coach. They got fans that wish death on a coach of a basketball team. What are we looking at? And what are we dealing with, Sister Tony? They wishing that the young lady see the end of her days because of losses that she acquired on this team. That's toxic.
So I'm gonna tell you this, right? Stephanie White is now getting what Chrissy Side got, right?
Yep.
Not only that, Chrissy Side got what Angel Reese been getting for the last 2-3 years. Also what the other players in the WNBA are receiving. So it ain't nothing new. The fans are gonna be the fans. They're gonna say what they want to say because they want what they want. It's like the kid. It's like the kid in the candy store when you tell your mama you want this piece of candy, and she said no, not yet, and you fall out and pitch a brawl out fit in the middle of the store, kicking and screaming and howling like murder because now you waiting for somebody to call CPS because now they think that Your mama just to brutalize you in the store. Now they coming to take you and haul your mama off to jail. That's exactly what this is. It's nonsense. It's monotonous, right? They want what they want. They selfish. Stop being selfish and let the coach. But of course, it's your opinion. You're expressing yourself, but to express yourself to wish dead on somebody is just ridiculous, right? And we always take the narrative and we put it on somebody else instead of putting the blame on who it really should be on, right? With Indiana Fever, it's a twofold. Same thing when we come back to Seattle Storm. It is a twofold. It is the coach's problem and it is a player problem. It ain't just Christy Side's problem. There are some plays that Christy Side and some things that she could have did different last night. Some different plays that she could have called to execute something different last night where they could have won. But let's not make no excuses for the players because Boston has not showed up for the last 3 games. When Boston shows up for her team and help Mitchell out, then we can have a conversation about why Christy Sides didn't do her part. Right? And it can't just be Boston and Mitchell. It's 5 players on the court. Everybody got to show up. Sims is attempting to do her part for the role she came in, but she got to stop chunking up everything that she deems looks good because she's missing a lot of shit. Excuse my language, but she's missing a lot, right? So put up what is going to be productive. But your job was to come in and facilitate, then doggone it facilitate. Same thing with Powers. Powers is coming in, and Powers' main thing is to do what? Powers' main thing is I'm going to score. There's many times on the floor last night where you've seen more of a guard presence than a post presence. And that is never a good thing when you got post players on that team that should be doing their job.
Exactly.
So it's a twofold. Christy Sides has a part to play in that, and so do the players. Can the team look a little bit different with CC on the court? She with CC on the court, the team will look different, yes, because now you add another shooter to the game, you add another passer to the game. But will they capitalize on that and win? Well, that fact is to be remained because she's not playing at this point, right? Before she went down, that looks to be about what we're looking at right now. Minus a shooter. It's the same thing. You wish you had the guards that didn't go down because I really want to see a very competitive dog-eat-dog, downright get to the nitty-gritty playoff on every round with every team that plays. But right now, the way it looks like is your top dogs are going to be your successors, and your bottom seeds are going to be the ones that will not give you any upsets. And I'm looking for upsets. I want a complete basketball playoff season. I want to see people get after it, right? But right now, that's not what it's looking like. And we have to, as fans, stop being selfish and thinking about, oh, our favorite player, oh, our favorite this, and look at the game as a whole. The coach is a problem and the players is a problem. It's a twofold. Coach could have did a better job and executed some different plays, and the players got to get in there and do their job. Boston did not show up for the last 3 games. So let's make the main thing here. Let's make the main thing the main thing. If Boston could have just showed up, they would have won that game. We wouldn't be saying that, well, we need CC on the floor right now, because I'm a firm believer in letting CC rest until the playoffs. That injury she has is a long, lingering injury that can eventually, if she doesn't heal properly, can keep her out well off into going into the next season. But I totally agree with what they're having her doing, sitting out until the playoffs. Her team is good enough to get them to the playoffs. But everyone, especially Boston is a first-round draft pick. She has got to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Got to show
I
up.
agree. I agree.
So let's not sit here and harp on. Well, when Cece, if Cece was in the game, Cece's not in the game right now. Let's keep her out of the conversation. Let's talk about the players that's playing right now and what they should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Boston needs to show her behind up and help her team win, because they could have easily won last night and they could have won the game before that.
Absolutely.
But the lack of Boston showing up. There's no way you're going to give me 4 points or 9 points and you are doggone 15 for 2 or 2 for 15. I'm exaggerating. That's not the number. I got the numbers right here. I can give it to you if you want to be politically correct. But that is an example of what I'm saying, right? She's got to show up for her team at the end of the day.
Sister Tony, listen, y'all. Sister KEYSHA is the executive producer of this show.
Mm-hmm. What we got, KEYSHA?
She said nobody should be timed out for their opinion. Just talk ball and agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree for sure. Please, guys, please.
You know, I want to say this. The people that are chanting for to destroy Stephanie White's career or her coaching ability or her track record, because we know Stephanie White can coach, right? We know she has a scheme of things because they got up there on the podium last night. AT said, we know the system. So we knew what they were going to try to pull off at the end of the game. So therefore, Stephanie White has a system. So if she has a system, if she have a scheme of things, then why are we in a situation where we're saying that Stephanie White don't know what she's doing? AT proved the point of her having a scheme of things. So they shot the Clarkies out the window, boom, saying that she's shooting from the hip and she don't know what she's doing. She's calling all of these plays and not paying attention. Well, AT just validated that Stephanie White scheme of things and the way that she has things being played out in the fourth quarter in the system that she has set up is what they already experienced in Connecticut on the Sun. So the narrative of the Clarkies to beat the hell out of Christy Sides with their words, the narrative of the Clarkies saying that she should be fired. The narrative. See, they're Indiana Fever fans and there are Clarkies. Yeah. Their community is also split. And it's in real time. So now you got the Clarkies and the Fever fans, they at odds, just like the Sky and the Angel Reese fans. You got it. So you're going to get that in most of these type of situations. But the Indiana Fever is putting up, this is where the lies and the deceit is.
Yeah.
The lies and deceit is that Caitlin Clark is just a basketball player.
She's not just a basketball player.
That's lies.
That's lies. She's not just a basketball player. She's much more than that.
The deceit is Caitlin Clark listens to her coaches and not try to run the team. That's the deceit. She tries to run the team, even while she's on the bench. And they call it, oh, what are you talking about? That's passion. She's just rooting her team on. No, you see Caitlin Clark on the side of other players while Stephanie White is calling plays. She's talking to players and telling them what to do.
Encouraging her team.
Listen, she's next. Stephanie White, if she got a hustle, Stephanie White is the only one should be talking. What we didn't see as this season went on multiple times since Caitlin Clark has been hurt. Since she has been hurt, you've seen multiple times she talking while the goddamn coach talking. What the hell you got to say? You ain't even on the coaching goddamn staff. Shut your $5 ass up. If you see something, tell the single player. But she's talking to all the players in the huddle as if she's the goddamn coach. She is not there for that. They have an assistant coach staff. But Indiana Fever, that's the toxic stuff that made DeWanna Bonner leave. Because ain't no goddamn sophomore gonna be telling me what I need to do. And I got 15 years in the league. Ain't no goddamn sophomore DeWanna Bonner shoot what I wanna. And I got the most points coming. I've got the second most points in the history of the game.
Right.
She up in my face to tell me what the hell I need to do. I beg to differ. Well, guess what, Real Money? You can be a hater all you want to. She got her ass beat last night. She made Indiana look like fucking fools for not doing what they need to do and making her a captain of the Indiana Fever. DeWanna Bonner is 6'6", and she's still a vibrant vet that you need around she got a good soul and a good spirit. She got a good soul and a good spirit. She didn't want to play with that bullshit over there. She tried, but it didn't turn out. It's called atmosphere. It's called the feeling of the play. And that's what people like you, like the Clarkies, you don't get that you have to have. You don't get that it's the feel of the game. Like Mike said, right? You can't be no basketball lover and you don't understand what Michael Jordan was saying, the love of the game. When he fall out of the love of the game, he don't want to play no more. You can't, because the love is there. The falling out of love with basketball will show in your play. And you can't blame no person for falling out of love, you know what I'm saying, on a team where she's disrespected, she don't feel comfortable at. But yeah, like my player would say, like KEYSHA would say, well, she knew what she was getting into. Yeah, but it's more and it's bigger than that. It's more than just knowing she's there to fucking be a basketball player. All the rest of the drama, these girls, these old school vets, 15 years in the league, they didn't know what they was getting into coming around to play with Caitlin Clark. They didn't know what they was getting into coming around, being around Angel REESE. Didn't you hear Goose Egg, Rebecca Allen, the Goose Egg? She said, I never seen anything like it. Rebecca Allen been around for like 8 years.
Yep.
She says she ain't never experienced what goes around Angel REESE.
Yeah,
she's never experienced that. Because these two girls are pulverizing figures. And what Caitlin Clark needs to do is to let the coach be the coach. And one day as she goes on in her career, she can learn how to respect the coach's decision. She can learn how to respect the veterans that is there and put it down. She say she respect the veterans, but then she really don't have no respect. You got what I'm saying? So Caitlin Clark can actually sit down and learn something. Caitlin Clark can actually sit down and be able to watch Stephanie White coach and learn and absorb what she's going to do and bring to the game, right? Learn and absorb the things and the situations that's happening in real time on the court, right?
I know, but wait, bro, Clark, wait. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I heard something. You said that she don't respect the other players.
She don't
Caitlin don't
respect
respect.
them. She said she could do
I'm
what the fuck she
gonna
wants.
use your word. She did say that, and it's in the passion of the game. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna use your word. I beg to differ on that, right? She don't respect the moment of the game when she's playing,
Yes.
right?
Two things can be true at the same
I
time.
don't think she disrespects the players. I don't think that. I don't think that. I'm not gonna believe. There's no way I'm gonna believe that she disrespects a player outside of the boundary lines, right? You are supposed to be absolutely disrespectful while playing. I'll disrespect you too. Everybody, every player should be disrespectful while playing the game. You are supposed to be disrespectful to each other while playing the game. But outside them lines, I don't think that she disrespects the players. I think
Okay.
Caitlin is who she is. She doesn't say much. She's quiet. And people are expecting her to speak up in terms on a lot of things that's going on. Now she a lot of things by speaking up, right? On certain things, but that's not Caitlin's nature. So I've come to the terms that this is who she is, and we have to allow her to be her. If she chooses not to speak up in certain situations, then we have to let her be her. But inside them lines, you dang on well better be disrespectful. I can do whatever I want to do. If you gonna let me say it and you gonna let me do it, hell yeah. Heck yeah. You were a ball player before. Would you beg to differ on that? No.
Okay.
You know
Here's
why?
the line.
Because
Here's
inside the line, you gonna be disrespectful during the game. What am I gonna respect you for doing the game?
But here's the line. See, you talking about on opposition. I'm talking about on
Of
the team.
course.
So we can't pass that the Wanabana left the team now. We ain't gonna pass that.
That's over with. Suck it up, Buttercup.
But hey, she had to feel something. We just got through talking about Skylar. Now, if it can happen on Seattle, you mean it can't happen on Indiana?
But guess what? The Wanabana made the choice to leave, right? So
Yes.
she's gone. Now you have this thing going on.
This rivalry. Yeah, I ain't talking about that part. I was saying she was disrespectful based off of the little cigarettes that was thrown on the reason why the Wanabana. Yeah, the little cigarettes that was thrown on the reason why the Wanabana left, right? That's where I was. I don't want you to think, player, that I was talking about the opposition of it all. Yes.
Okay, correct me now, because I'm about to say I beg to differ, brother.
Yeah, no. We're not talking about. She's on a total different team. So whatever come. You got what I'm saying? I'm talking about the conversation of the camaraderie of it all. You got what I'm saying?
All right.
My comrade, my comrade, right? So whatever it is, our personal shouldn't be out here in the highways and byways of YouTube. Whatever our personal is, it should be off site, off scene, so that we can settle our differences and move forward so that we can make a better situation for ourselves in life. And that didn't happen on the Fever, casting Wanabana as one of their top players. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. I wasn't talking about what actually happened last night. That was a stem, right? That was a leaf of budding.
It's another one of the things we would like to have been a fly on the wall to know what actually happened, right? and we will see at the end of the season, who's going to say what. But the Wanabana is another one of those classy ladies that don't say much. She's a woman of few words, right? And she too, in the middle of a game, will say a couple of things, but I've never seen in all of her years where she's disrespectful. Now she might go and tweet something a little bit crazy because that's just all players, right?
Right.
But yeah, no, I like to be a fly on that wall, and well, it's over with now, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
So let's go to the next subject.
Yeah.
Chicago Sky plays this evening.
Yes.
Do Angel continue to not have a attitude of finish strong, or should she have an attitude of get all these people the hell away from me or I'm out? You got what I'm saying? What is the disposition, right? Some of us want her to do all of it. But that not me as a Sky fan. I'm a Chicago Sky fan. I love my team. I'm gonna be 10 toes down. I live here in Chicago. I support the Chicago Sky when it came. I support the Chicago Sky now, just like Quita is my neighbor. She got a flag in front of her building. You got what I'm saying? We are Chicago Sky lovers, okay? We love our team. So what is the betterment for the Chicago Sky when you got liars all up in the front office? Before we get the lies, but the deceit was the players on the floor. You see that, Sister Tony, what I'm doing? I'm so cold. So the liars is in the office. The deceit is on the court. Jeff Pagliosha, the Pink Panther had everybody feeling that he was really going out to achieve a goal that he wants to win now. Jeff Pagliosha, Jeff P had everyone thinking that he was going to seek out all of what he can do, get the tools, the shotguns, the rifles, all of the different, you know what I mean? The bazooka, the grenades, the rocket launcher, all of the different things that he can pull to help the Chicago Sky win.
Well, here it is. Well, I say, and I know Angel's mindset. She's going to finish the season out strong. She ain't worried about nothing else. Her goal and her mindset is to finish the season out healthy, strong, and the best way she know how, and to push her team along the way. Would she like wins in these last few games? Sure. But the ultimate goal is to finish as strong as you possibly can. Any player, that should be their mindset. And if it's not their mindset, shame on them. Right? However, what was going on given in Chicago and with that team, of course, she's going to have other things in her head. But first and foremost, the only thing that's going on in her mind for each game that's remaining is to finish strong. She said it time and time again. And that's what she's going to do. She's going to continue to go out there. She's going to dominate, and she's going to finish off the way she needs to. That's it. She want to have a successful ending. As far as the team concerned as a whole, the camaraderie that they say they have, the team bond and everything that goes along with it, and the covenant of the team along with the coaches. So when I'm saying a covenant, I'm talking about the coaching staff. I'm even talking about the Pink Panther, as you like to call him. He's up there, right? She's looking and thinking one way. Like she said, she got a story to tell. She'll tell that story at the end, and then that's what she's going to do. Can you see William Gaines' new super chat there?
Yeah, I can see that.
There you go.
It says, so we have to a mod in the discriminating against this black woman in this chat. What are we doing, guys? Hey, Real Money. you gonna get that wrench taken. You know you was on suspension before.
You don't want to do that in this chat, guys. Come on.
You don't, come on, man. Brother Will is right. Come on, man. We gonna keep it a buck. We gonna talk ball. We ain't gonna do. We are here to have a subject for us to be able to talk real basketball talk, right? We are also adults.
Right.
We are also adults. And we conduct ourselves, of course, the fan of it all. See, this is what I was talking about, the fandom of it all.
Right.
This is also in the chat of no, listen, it's okay for you to say whatever you want to say. You can have an opinion, but the disrespectfulness of it, I didn't go into detail about what Caitlin Clark is or what I think of her or how she looked or what she is and ain't. I just went on the subject of the matter of me and Tony covering what had happened. What situation is it? We're not going to be doing that type of thing here. We're not going to, so this show is based on non-discrimination. We talk about everybody, right? We talk about everybody in their good, and anybody can get it in their bad. Anybody
right, but it has to be the respectful way. It has to be the respectful way. Nobody called Caitlin out of her name. Nobody called her anything other than talk about basketball within the realm of the court. And if you guys can't do that, then hey, I totally agree with Brother Will, right? Don't be that type of disrespectful. I mean, you can be disrespectful, but it has to be a basketball disrespectful. You can't be disrespectful personally, right? Because personal feelings is facts over feelings. And if you're putting your personal feelings in this, then this isn't the platform. Facts is what we want to hear about. If you have facts and you want to debate those facts about said player, that's fine. But getting personal with it, that's what we're talking about. That goes back to those things where folks are putting heads on different people's bodies and all of this other stuff, and you depicting and defaming someone. That is unnecessary. That's the stuff we're talking about that's unnecessary. You have your player, but we're talking about basketball as a whole. And everybody have their individual favorite player, but we're talking about the player as well as the team. It's a whole community of effort here. If you don't want to be a part of that effort, then you have to make a decision. It's your own personal choice. And I'm just had a conversation with my soldiers about that earlier. And that's why we actually started a little bit late, guys. I do want to apologize for that because I held bro Claude up on starting because I had to have a meeting this morning as well. There is a line that you do not cross, and it is supposed to be respectful. We love everyone in the chat, and we want everybody to love on each other and support each other and agree to disagree. It's a healthy conversation to disagree. No one should be agreeing all the time. But you got to do it respectfully. And that's all I want to say on that.
Okay. And at the end of the day, we all lose.
Yeah.
We all lose because you're doing it in a heckling way. What I should say. What we do know is that Angel Reese is in a position in the valley of decision. Angel Reese is in the valley of decision. She's where she has to pick. She has to pick a situation where she has to pick what do she want from this team. And she don't want out. So I disagree with all of the ones say, oh, she want out of this team. She do not want out of Chicago, and keep it a buck with yourself. You playing with your own self to think that Angel Reese don't want to win her own chip in her own team with her own type of ideology, her imprint on her own situation because she just was in a Netflix movie that's coming out. She want to imprint in life. She's that type of person. She's not a person that quits. She's not a person that get up and say, I'm gonna blow up the world. Remember we had this conversation?
Yeah,
Sister
we
Tony.
did. We did.
Sister Keysha and I and Sister Tony was having a conversation about a person who would be so emotional that they'll blow up the whole world
Yeah.
of people, kill them all,
Yeah.
and be left as the only human being on earth. And then they look around and say, God damn, I ain't mean to kill everybody. But in the moment, you destroy and kill everybody on the planet.
Yep.
And your $5 ass is there yourself. You can't even procreate. You can't even okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You can't, listen, you can't procreate let's say we gonna handle that part. So ain't nobody gonna be timing out nobody. We just took that wrench right there live and in person.
There you go.
So,
it's gone, guys.
So the thing is that I told everybody don't be timing out nobody. We gonna have order, man. We gonna have order on my show. Go.
Tulip been blocked.
Else.
What? Come on, Ramon. This is crazy.
No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, you can't block Tulip. Tulip, you can't do that, man.
You ain't nobody gonna be blocking Tulip.
What is going on in the chat? Come on,
hey,
chat.
Going crazy.
Get the chat.
Throwing. Hey, Keysha, the chat
get it
throwing
together.
me off. You better
get it
handle
together,
that
chat.
Keysha. Big girl, y'all better handle the chat, will you? I just took the wrench, so
the chat going
it's
crazy.
Gonna be people wrenches gonna be taken around this month. We can't conduct ourselves. Anyway, what I'm saying, this is the middle of the damn show. That means we got a good show, Tony. It's a lot of mass hysteria going on.
Hey, all I'm saying is hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Hit the like button, subscribe. We got a lot of stuff going on in the chat. That's all right. I like to see.
Subscribe.
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 Hit the like button, subscribe. It says I'm taking wrenches because it's disruptive and can't be having that during the show. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, Keysha.
So I told y'all the boss was in the. I told y'all the boss was in the building. I don't think y'all get it, but anyway. So guess what? If you got your wrench taken, you better blame Keysha. That's it. If you got the boss said get that wrench off of that.
We got you, Felicia. Thanks for the $5 super chat. We still got some super chats. We got another one from William Gaines, $5. We've kind of gone through what's in the super chat, what they were talking about. A few of them you've popped up on your screen already, Bro Claude. But yeah, those were two that I missed. So you got the rest of them.
Okay. So because I don't see them.
Yeah, we're caught up on them now. If I missed one, guys, go ahead and put it at the bottom in the chat right now if I missed one of the super chats. But I think we're all caught up on the super chats. But I want to catch those last two, so that way you know that you had those as well, Brother Clark.
Okay. So at the end of the day, Angel wants to win. Yes.
Yeah.
Angel wants to win, not my way, not your way, Sister Tony, not Sister Keysha way, not nobody in the chat's way. Angel wants to win her way.
Her way. And she said that with no disrespect
She
intended.
said
What
that.
she
She
said.
didn't need no
We'll do it
disrespect
my
to
way.
nobody. She said it. Go to her page. It's on there. She wants to win her way. So big girl, stop heckling me about
Big girl say she leaving.
Talking about she leaving.
She
I don't
leaving.
care if she.
Somebody said she's gonna play with. She gonna play with 5 over there.
Right. If she want to go to Phoenix, I don't care. As long as she's successful.
Phoenix.
That's all I care about. But I also care about what the Sky's future. That don't mean that I ain't gonna stop loving my Chicago Sky team.
Right.
That ain't gonna mean that I'm gonna stop supporting the Chicago Sky. I'm gonna support the Chicago Sky no matter what player is on there. I'm just a Chicago Sky fan.
Yeah.
Respectfully. And that's my team. Like the Chicago Bulls ain't did shit, but that's my team. That's my team. I wear my hat. I'm a Chicago Bull fan. Respect that. I'm a Chicago Bears fan.
Yep.
They've been losing forever, all in a day. A whole lifetime of a person. They ain't won in 40 years.
40 years.
But I'm still a supporter of the Chicago Bears, and that's just it. So you got people like me that are fans that is tied in to these teams that has bad things going on. And Angel Reese don't have to go through, Angel Reese won't have to go through any of the situation of what they say over there happens in Indiana. Why is that? Because Angel Reese fame and fandom and her persona and the way she carries herself, we all know that Angel Reese respects her coaches, respects the protocol. She is a team player. But that don't mean that she's gonna stay on this team once her time is up.
Right.
Once her time is up, she's gonna be here till her time is up. They're gonna core for 1 year. So we got 4 years of Angel, maybe 5.
Maybe 5. They said they're gonna core her, so
they said they was gonna core.
They said so you can get 5.
So that's 5. So you're getting 5 years from Angel.
Yeah.
Right here in Chicago.
They're gonna core Camilla too. So you're gonna get 5 out of
Camilla. They're coring Camilla. So you got 5 years of Camilla in Chicago. So we in year 2. We got 3 more years from these players. And in those 3 years, we can't be the mental anguish of tweeting them personally. Because she go through this. She talked about this. She get personal tweets to say, leave Chicago. Leave. I mean, do you understand what that does to a person's head?
Yeah.
When they want to be able to have their team, a good team, to win a team, and it's the little bird in the ear. And I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be the type of fan you want to be. But I'm the type of fan to say, hey, you in Chicago, do the best you can in Chicago, win. If that's something that you want to do, I'm not going to say, Angel, quit now. Leave. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that type of person. Because when it going gets tough, the tough get, you know what I mean, get going, make the go, you know what I mean, get going. So, and
you know what that brings us into?
Go ahead.
That brings us into the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh.
What you doing?
Okay, we got 10 minutes to cover that.
That brings us right into him.
So therefore, that was so good, Tony. I like that. How she brought that in is because Shedeur Sanders just so happened to be in the same situation as Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Right now, Shedeur Sanders is under scrutiny, and collusion, allegedly, of the NFL. What do this boy got to do? And what have this boy done to you, NFL? What has he done?
What has he done?
What is it that he has done that you don't like who he is? What he could bring? Is it that he say that he's legendary, which he is? Is it that you don't like his confidence, which he is? Is it that he's all in marinated in his blackness, which he is? What is it that you don't like? That he loves his father and listens to him like he's supposed to? What is it that you don't like?
What is it?
What is it? Because from what I see is a bunch of goddamn racists. What I see is the good old boys still exist. They haven't died off yet. What I see is the people that is in the NFL that controls the highways and the byways are in full effect. And then, not only then, Sister Tony, he gets to go as he drafted 144th on the Cleveland Browns. He has to go through the shit on the team. He has to go through the shit with the organization. He has to go through the owner saying he don't want him.
Right.
What do you do with that mentally? What do you do, Chet, with someone that says, I didn't want you from birth?
Well, it's simple. Yeah. It's simple. You have to have the same mindset as Angel. That's why I said it takes us right into Shedeur, right? Because those two right now, when it comes to stuff like that, are one of a kind. He has to be mentally tough, which he is, and he can't allow that to write his narrative. He has to just go out there and work hard, try to see if he can get some minutes. If not, when he's looking for the next best thing, put himself out there. But any minutes that he's given, if he's given any, because, you know, when you're number 5, it's very rare that you're going to touch the field, right? We know that. But whatever time he's given, even in practice, he's going to have to show up and show out. That's it. He has to let his work speak for itself at the end of the day. That's what he's going to have to do. What do you do with it? Is you be humble. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying eat humble pie. I'm just saying you as an individual, be humble, stay silent, and work, because the silent killer kills it all. It kills all the noise. People are going to write their story. They're going to say what they want to say because they already been saying it, and they said it before you got there. They've been saying it all your life, right? So here you are. He has the vitriol because of who his father is. And then they say he's arrogant, this, that, and the third. She's been picked on all her life because she was the tallest in growing up in her class and then everything that she did. So she's been picked on all her life. Players like these have to, and already pretty much know how to bear with it. But now when you get on such a stage such as this, you have to play for you. Mm-hmm. You can't worry about the outside noise, because if you worry about the outside noise, you will not be successful. It takes away from you mentally. You shut down and you cannot perform. So it's just one of those things. But Shedeur is built for it. He's built for it because his father instilled that in him. So he knows what he needs to do. And now I just want to see him executed. So let's see what happens.
Well, they got an article on the veteran Joe Flacco returned for his second stint in Ohio and held off the challenge of rookies Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders to eventually land the top spot on the depth chart. Kenny Pickett, from former first round pick, was also in contention for a number of weeks, but has since been departed to the Las Vegas Raiders. There is no doubt the Cleveland quarterback battle was on the storylines of the summer, with the fans, reporters alike sharing their predictions on what could unfold for the Browns this year. But amid of all noise, Flacco, Gabriel, and Sanders continue to put in work and practice on the practice field, and will probably be glad to turn their attention to the tough schedule situation that begins in the AFC North rivalry against the Cincinnati Bengals. Shedeur Sanders is under the controversy of being third. The reason and the fact of the matter of the players being in this battle is so annoying to the fans that they're calling out the GM and owner for sitting on Shedeur Sanders' talent. They're calling for Shedeur Sanders to be the top pick as he should have been for the Cleveland Browns, and they're calling for action now. Y'all see that?
Yes.
So the fans know what it is, and all the fans know who Shedeur is. There's no doubt that Shedeur gonna do well. There's no doubt that he will do well in whatever team that he goes to. But it looked like the Cleveland Browns have a lot of lies and a whole bunch of deceit when they come to the young man. What you think, Tony?
I agree. I agree.
So to clean this up, to let y'all know, Shedeur Sanders has a bright future. He might be now in the coming weeks. They said already that he's going to see action. We'll wait for that to happen. We'll wait for that to fall out. But we wanted to cover it and just not leave it as it lie. We want to let you know and bring it to the forefront that this has happened to Shedeur over and over again as he entered the draft of the 2025 NFL draft this year. Says those fans are not going to get it because the owner and the GM don't believe in Shedeur. That's right. It says GM is step in his owner and his coach. Absolutely. I believe that. Brian Lewis said only if they get cut from the team, and I don't see any of them getting let go. June Brown said the Browns is a horrible organization, and true Brown fans are not believing anything they say or do. Damn. I see. That's because they're calling for the owner and the GM to put Shedeur Sanders as the starting quarterback today. It says Chicago Sky have 4 players confirmed under contract through the lease of 2025. Angel Reese, Camilla Cardoso, Haley Van Lith, and Maddie Westbelt. Absolutely. We already said that.
Yep.
Oh yeah. They're gonna raise it to 15 in the CBA. Is that right, Sister Tony?
Yes.
So therefore, those 4, that means they got 11 more players to pick.
They got 11 more to pick. And they better pick wisely. And they better be smart about it. because if not, they cannot. If P is coming back, if P does not be let go, if he's not let go, and Tyler is to return as well, and they don't pick right, I could see them gone fairly early in the season next year. Ain't no waiting. They don't need to wait. You cannot do this to Camilla and Angel for a third year in a row. It's impossible. You can't. You're wasting their time. You're wasting their time for things that they can do for Chicago. Period.
Absolutely. And Camilla is now, as we could see, with all
stepping
of the
up. She is now doing what you want her to do.
She's the player of the month. So
yeah.
Eat crow on that. Right. Eat crow. Yeah. So I would like to thank everybody, and I appreciate everybody that came.
Yes.
And listen to what we had to talk about today. This was a good show today, outside of the scrutiny.
Yes. Guys, please go to my channel and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. I'm trying to get to 150. Trying to get to 150. Go ahead, hit it up, light it up.
Light it up. Show your support.
I bring it to you.
Hit. Hey, while y'all in here, hit the like button.
Hit it.
Hit the like button.
Touch the product. You was just passing by. When you touch that product, what did it feel like?
Like butter.
Now, is that an experience normally you would get? Really, keep it real?
No, sir. The rest of them is rough and hard. This feels like I'm putting butter on my skin.
Oh, yeah.
It smells good.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. BreadHouseButters.com. Go ahead and pick it on up.
Hey, pick up my brand. Order it right now. Go to BreadHouseButters.com. I got a product that says we inspired by our family journey to find efficient solutions and various skin conditions. We are dedicated to promoting healthy glowing the skin for all. So we have a product that sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, condition, and develop your skin. It goes to the third layer. It's a beautiful product. That's right. Me and my family came up with it. It is a beautiful, beautiful product. Order it today. Order it today. And you will get it within 3 to 5 business days. We appreciate everything. We appreciate every single thing. Listen, y'all. We leave as we came with another banger. We love y'all. Stop timing out, people. Real money got that chain gang.
Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill.
Real money got put in jail.
Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, your time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
Free. we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to buy the hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause where I came for you. We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands. Freedom. Label me 3/5 of a man. We want freedom. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Freedom. Our strength goes like.
Hey y'all, I had called you to let Never know I love you. I'm on the phone with my brother Cold Heart. Cold Heart, say hello to the 2,000 subscribers.
Hey, blessings to all of you. Blessings.
The Hitty and Yet from Crucial Conflict. Y'all heard that song, Hey, in the middle of the bar.
Hey man, I got that CD, man. I got that CD. You ain't gotta tell me about it.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah. Hey y'all, I love it. Love my family. I'm gonna let the music play. I'm gonna talk to my brother real quick. All right. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
New day and time. We will never be slaves again. No.